In question 6, they tell us Michael's parents borrowed $6,300 from the bank for a new car. The interest rate is 6% per year. How much simple interest will they pay if it takes 2 years to repay the loan? So we're going to start off with our simple interest formula, I equals PRT. Okay, and his parents are borrowing $6,300 from the bank. That's the principal amount. Okay, the amount borrowed is the principal, so that's $6,300. They tell us that the interest rate is 6%. We'll change that to a decimal, move the decimal back twice to the left. So the rate we're going to write as a decimal is 6/100ths. And then they want to know how much interest will they pay. So I is what we're looking for. If they take 2 years to repay the loan, so our time in years is 2. And so all I have to do is figure out the amount of interest by multiplying those three values together. So when I punch this into my calculator, 6,300 times 6/100ths times 2, I end up with an answer of 756. And this means that Michael's parents will pay $756 in interest. In example 7, they tell us Grace's dad bought new tires for $900 using a credit card. His card has an interest rate of 19%. If he has no other charges on his card and he doesn't make a payment, how much money will he owe after 1 month? And so again, we're going to start out with our equation, I equals PRT. Okay, so Grace spent $900 on the tires. Okay, so we charged that to the credit card, so that's the amount that he borrowed. $900 is the principal. And the interest rate is 19%. Move the decimal back twice to the left, so we're going to have 19/100ths. Okay, and they want to know how much will he have to pay after 1 month. Okay, well, our time is always expressed in years. 1 month is 1/12 of a year. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is calculate how much the interest is going to be, and then we'll go ahead and figure out the total amount that would be owed. Okay, so remember, 900 is over 1, 19/100ths is also over 1, and so when we go ahead and we multiply here, all right, we'll have 900 times 19/100ths times 1. Then we'll take that number and divide it by 12, because 1 times 1 times 12 is 12. And that'll give us an answer of 14 25/100ths. So the amount of interest is going to be $14.25. But they want to know how much will he owe after 1 month. So not only does he have to pay the interest, but he also has to pay back the $900 for the tires. So we're going to add those two together. The principal plus the interest, 900 plus $14.25 is $914.25. So after 1 month, Grace's dad owes $914.25. In example 8, they tell us Catherine is taking out a car loan for $5,000. She plans on paying off the car loan in 2 years. At the end of 2 years, Catherine will have paid $300 in interest. So they want to know, what is the simple interest rate on the car loan? So once again, the simple interest formula, I equals PRT. And they tell us that she's going to borrow $5,000 for the loan. So that's the principal amount, $5,000. Okay, they want to know what is the simple interest rate. So R is what we're looking for, so times R. And then for our time in years, well, it's at the end of 2 years. She's going to pay off the loan in 2 years. So we'll put 2 in for our time. And we want to know, oh, they also told us right here that she will have paid $300 in interest. So the interest amount, I, is 300. So again, they want to know the value of R, the interest rate. So looking at my equation here on the right-hand side, I can do 5,000 times 2, which is 10,000, times R. And on the left, that's still 300. So 300 equals 10,000 times R. In order to get the value of R, all we have to do is divide each side by the 10,000. Okay, so on the right, 10,000R divided by 10,000 leaves us with R. On the left, 300 divided by 10,000 is equal to 3 hundredths. So that's our rate in decimal form, but we want to express it as a percentage. Move the decimal twice to the right, and that gives us 3%. And so we can say that the loan has a simple interest rate. The loan has a simple interest rate of 3%.